Remember that prayer you gave up on, the one you repeated so many times that you eventually stopped because you believed I was not listening. I need you to understand something about that prayer. It never expired. You may have stopped asking, but I never stopped working on the answer. For the past 6 months, 3 years, or maybe even longer, I have been arranging circumstances, moving people, closing the wrong doors, and opening the right ones, all to bring you the answer to a prayer you thought I ignored. And today, this message marks the beginning of that answer arriving. It is not coming the way you expected and not on the timeline you wanted, but it is arriving exactly the way it needed to so you would recognize that it came from me. You thought I had forgotten, but I was actually preparing something far better than what you originally asked for. And when it arrives, you will finally understand why the wait was necessary. This message reached you today because your breakthrough is closer than you think. In fact, it has already begun, and you simply have not recognized it yet. Keep reading, and I will reveal the signs you have been missing. Right now, in this very moment, something is shifting in the spiritual realm. Angels are moving into position around your life. Doors that have been locked for years are beginning to open. Obstacles that once seemed permanent are starting to fall apart. You may not realize any of this is happening because you cannot see what I see, but you can feel it, can you not? There is a strange sense that something feels different today. There is an unexplainable awareness that you are standing at the edge of something important. That is not a coincidence. That is my spirit confirming to your spirit that what I am telling you is true. Your season is changing right before your eyes, and this message is the announcement of that change. I know you have gone through things that broke you in ways you have never told anyone about. I know there are wounds you carry that no one else can see. I know you have smiled through pain that would have crushed others. I know you kept moving forward even when everything inside you wanted to quit. I need you to hear this clearly. None of that suffering was wasted. Every tear you cried watered seeds that are now ready to bloom. Every sleepless night was preparing you for the peace you are about to experience. Every moment you felt alone was teaching you to recognize my presence when I show up in undeniable ways. You were not being punished. You were being prepared, and now that preparation is complete. What comes next is the fulfillment of everything I promised you when you first believed. Type 1 believe if you feel that your waiting season is about to end. My child, I want to take you back to a moment you may have forgotten. Do you remember the first time you truly felt my presence? Maybe it happened in a moment of desperation. Maybe it came during a time of worship. Maybe it appeared in the quiet of an ordinary day when something extraordinary touched your heart. You felt me then, and you knew without any doubt that I was real. But somewhere along the way, life became loud. Situations became complicated. Doubts slowly entered, and that clear connection you once had became clouded by questions, disappointments, and unanswered prayers. Today, I am restoring that connection. I am removing the noise. I am bringing you back to that place of knowing and certainty, where your faith is not based on what you see, but on who you know I am. The person you are while reading these words right now is not the same person who will finish this message. You are being transformed as you read. Old ways of thinking are fading away. Lies you believed about yourself are being revealed. Limitations you once accepted are being broken. I am working on your soul right now, removing what does not belong and restoring what truly does. This is not just a message meant to make you feel better for a moment. This is a divine encounter that is reshaping you from within. You will not be the same after this. Here is what I see happening in your life in the coming weeks. Conversations you once avoided will suddenly feel easy. Relationships that were strained will begin to heal. Opportunities you stopped searching for will appear unexpectedly. Resources you need will come from places you did not expect. Ideas will flow into your mind with such clarity that you will wonder why you never saw them before. This is what happens when my favor rests upon you. Everything begins to align. Everything begins to flow. Everything starts working together for your good, just as I promised. Share this with someone who needs to know their breakthrough is coming. But I also need to be honest with you. The breakthrough I am bringing into your life will require something from you. It will require you to release control. It will require you to trust me in areas where you have only trusted yourself. It will require you to step into uncomfortable places where your faith is the only thing holding you steady. I know that sounds frightening. I know you have been hurt before when you trusted. I know you have been disappointed when you hoped. But this time is different. This time you are not moving based on your own understanding. This time you are moving under my direction, protected by me, and supported by my power. When I ask you to step forward, I have already prepared the ground beneath your feet. You have been asking me for a sign. You have been asking me to show you what to do next. You have been searching for clarity in the middle of confusion. This message is your sign. The clarity you have been waiting for is about to fill your mind like sunlight breaking through clouds. Within the next 72 hours, you will experience a moment where everything suddenly makes sense. A conversation will take place. A realization will come to you. A door will open, and you will know without any doubt that I arranged it. When that moment arrives, do not hesitate. Do not question it. Do not talk yourself out of it. Move forward. That will be me clearing the path and inviting you to walk in it. I also want to speak to you about the people in your life. Some of them have been placed there by me to help you reach your purpose. Others have been sent to distract you from it. Right now, I am making it clear who belongs and who does not. Pay attention to those who celebrate your growth and those who feel threatened by it. Notice who speaks life into you and who constantly reminds you of your past mistakes. Notice who encourages your purpose and who pulls you backward. I am giving you the wisdom to see people for who they truly are, not who you wish they were. Some relationships are coming to an end, not because you failed, but because they have served their purpose. Now it is time to move forward without them. Drop a heart if you feel that clarity is coming into your life about the people around you. Now I want to address something very real that many of you are dealing with, your finances. I know the pressure of not having enough. I know the anxiety of watching bills pile up while your bank account stays low. I know the disappointment of having to say no to things you wish you could say yes to. I know the fear of wondering if you will ever move ahead or if you will always be one step away from struggle. I see everything, and I am about to step into your financial situation in a way that goes beyond human understanding. But you need to understand something about how my kingdom works. It does not operate like the system of the world. In the world, you receive based on what you earn. In my kingdom, you receive based on what you believe and how you position yourself to receive it. One of the most powerful ways to position yourself for financial blessing is through the principle of sowing and reaping. When you give even when it does not make sense, when you sow even when you feel like you have nothing, you activate a spiritual law that I created. You show that you trust me more than money, and that kind of faith opens doors of abundance. There is a link in the comments where you can sow into the ministry that brought this message to you. I am not sharing this to pressure you, but to give you an opportunity to take part in your own miracle. Every seed that is given in faith becomes a harvest that returns in blessing. The amount is not what matters. What truly matters is the obedience and the trust behind your giving. When you give, you are not losing anything. You are investing in the kingdom, and every kingdom investment produces a return that goes far beyond what was planted. But if you are not able to give right now, that is completely okay. My love for you is not based on your ability to give. What I am offering you through this message is freely given. My grace is free. My healing is free. Your breakthrough is free. Receive it whether you give or not. But for those who feel led to give, do not ignore that feeling. That is my spirit guiding you into a moment of supernatural increase. Follow that leading, sow your seed, and watch what I do with your faith. My beloved, let me show you where you are going to be 6 months from now. You will wake up one morning and realize that you have not felt anxious in weeks. You will notice that the thoughts that once troubled you are no longer there. You will look at yourself and see someone you truly appreciate. Someone who is no longer avoiding their own reflection. The constant noise in your mind will be replaced with a deep and unshakable peace that others will notice. People will ask you what changed, and you will tell them about this moment. You will tell them about the message that reached you when you felt like giving up. You will tell them about the God who never stopped working on the prayers you stopped praying. Your relationships will also look different. Toxic people will have left your life, and healthy people will have entered it. You will set boundaries you once struggled to create. You will have clarity about who deserves your time and who does not. You will have the strength to walk away from anything that disturbs your peace. You will surround yourself with people who recognize your worth, celebrate your growth, and speak truth into your life even when it is difficult to hear. Your purpose will become clearer than ever before. The thing you were created to do will become so obvious that you will wonder how you ever missed it. Opportunities to step into that purpose will begin appearing faster than you expected. Doors will open that you never even knocked on. Favor will follow you into places you never imagined entering. You will look back at this moment and realize that everything changed when you chose to believe again. Comment new level if you are ready to step into everything God has prepared for you. I also need to prepare you for something you may face as you move forward: resistance. The enemy will not celebrate your breakthrough. He will try to fight against it. He will send distractions to take your focus away. He will whisper doubts to weaken your faith. He will use people to discourage you. He will try to make you question whether this is real or just a passing feeling. But remember this clearly. His resistance is proof that you are becoming a threat to him. If you were not about to step into something powerful, he would not bother you. The fact that he is pushing against you means you are moving forward. Do not allow his attacks to make you step back. Keep going. I am fighting for you, and I have never lost a battle. There is something else I need to speak about because I know it is weighing on your heart, that mistake you made. That moment you still feel ashamed of. That decision you wish you could undo. I want you to hear me clearly. I forgave you before you even asked. The guilt you are carrying is not from me. It comes from the enemy who wants to keep you stuck in your past. I do not see you through your worst moments. I see you through the sacrifice of my son. From that perspective, you are clean, you are blameless, and you are fully forgiven. It is time to stop punishing yourself for something I have already forgiven. Let it go. Release the shame and step into the freedom I have given you. I know there are relationships that were affected by your choices. I know there are people you hurt when you were hurting. I know there are things you wish you could fix. Here is what I want you to understand. I am a God of restoration. What seems broken beyond repair to you is still possible for me to restore. Some relationships will be healed. I will soften hearts that were hardened. I will create opportunities for honest conversations. I will give you the right words and the humility to speak them. But you must also understand that not every relationship is meant to return. Some people were only meant to be part of your life for a season, and that season has ended. I will give you peace about what to hold on to and what to release. Trust my wisdom because I see the full picture. I know who belongs in your future and who does not. The healing I am doing in you right now is deeper than your situation. I am healing your mind from harmful thought patterns. I am healing your emotions from years of being held in. I am healing your body from the effects of stress. I am healing your spirit from wounds caused by misuse of faith. You are going to feel like a completely new person when this process is finished. The heaviness you carried will lift. The joy you thought was gone will return. The peace you searched for will become part of your everyday life. You are not who you used to be. That version of you is gone. You have been made new. You have been cleansed. You have been given a fresh beginning. Every day you choose to stay stuck in guilt over a past I have already forgotten is a day you take away from the future I have prepared for you. Stop looking behind. What is ahead of you is far better than anything you left behind. Type forgiven if you are ready to let go of shame and walk in freedom. Right now, in the spiritual realm, things are changing. Assignments against your life are being canceled. Curses are being broken. Chains are falling apart. Darkness is being pushed away. Angels are being sent to protect you, guide you, and fight for you. You may not see it, but it is happening. The evidence will begin to show in your life. Things that were stuck will start moving. Doors that were closed will open. People who worked against you will either change or step away from your path. This is what happens when heaven steps in for you. Every generational struggle connected to your family is being broken right now. Every repeated pattern of failure is being stopped. Every limitation that was spoken over your life when you were young is losing its power. I am bringing you back to your true identity, the version of you that existed before the world tried to define you, before pain shaped your thinking, and before disappointment convinced you to settle for less. You are being restored to the person I created you to be from the very beginning. That version of you is bold, confident, aware of your worth, and able to walk in authority. That version is rising within you right now. The battles you have been facing are not random. They have been planned to hold you back. The enemy knows exactly what you are capable of once you fully step into your purpose. He knows the lives you will touch, the impact you will have, and the legacy you will leave behind. That is why he has worked so hard to keep you distracted, discouraged, and feeling defeated. But his time is over. I am revealing every tactic he used against you. I am breaking every trap he set. I am turning every attack back against him. You are about to step into a level of victory that will make him regret ever targeting you. I am clearing your path. I am removing every obstacle that has slowed your progress. I am breaking every plan that tried to keep you limited. I am silencing every negative voice that spoke against your future. I am placing you in a position where blessings will come in ways you are not yet fully ready for. But you will be ready because I am preparing you as I prepare what is coming. By the time it reaches you, you will have the wisdom to handle it, the character to maintain it, and the humility to give me the credit for it. Let me speak clearly about what is about to change in your finances. Unexpected provision is coming your way. The opportunity you stopped hoping for is being arranged. That idea that keeps coming into your mind is from me, and when you act on it, I will guide you on how to make it succeed. The debt that has been weighing you down is going to be removed in a way you did not expect. I am about to show you that I am your provider in real and undeniable ways so that you never question it again. But there is something you must also face. Some of you have been thinking in ways that block the abundance I want to give you. You have been saying things like I can never afford that, or that is not meant for someone like me, or I will always struggle. Those words create agreement with lack, and you need to break that agreement right now. Begin to speak abundance over your life. Start declaring provision. Start thanking me for blessings that have not yet appeared. Your words shape the environment around you, and I need your environment to be filled with expectation, not doubt. The provision I am giving you is not only for you. It is also for the people I will place in your path. When I increase what you have, it is never just about you. It is about those you will help, those you will support, and those whose lives you will impact. You are meant to be someone who gives, not someone who only keeps. What I place in your hands is meant to flow through you to others. Get ready to be a blessing in ways you once only imagined. Moving forward, this is what I need from you: trust. Not a trust that only exists when things are easy, but a trust that remains even when nothing makes sense. A trust that believes I am good even in difficult times. A trust that knows I am working even when you cannot see it. That kind of trust is what unlocks miracles. That is the kind of faith that changes everything. Will you trust me? Will you believe in who I am? Will you hold on to my promises even when your situation looks different? This is your moment to decide. You can go back to living the way you have always lived, or you can choose right now to step into a deeper level of faith that transforms your life. Comment, "I trust you, Lord," if you are making that decision. Before you leave, I want to remind you again about the opportunity to sow into this ministry. The link is in the comments. When you give, you are not just supporting a message. You are becoming part of something greater. Every life that is touched by these words, you will have played a role in that change through your giving. Every breakthrough that happens because someone heard this truth, you will share in that victory. This is not about pressure. It is about an invitation. An invitation to be part of something meaningful. An invitation to invest in something that lasts beyond this moment. But no matter what you choose, remember this. You are loved. You are valued. You are seen. Nothing you do will change how I feel about you. My love is unconditional. My grace is always enough. My mercy never ends. Walk in that truth every single day. Now take a deep breath, hold it, and slowly release it. As you breathe out, let go of every burden you have been carrying that was never meant for you. As you breathe in, receive my peace that goes beyond understanding. Feel it fill your body and calm your mind. You are being renewed right now. You are being restored right now. You are being made whole right now. This is not the end of this moment. It is only the beginning. You will come back to these words whenever you need a reminder of what was spoken over you today. You will share this message with others who need the same hope you received. You will look back on this day as a turning point in your life. And one day, when people ask how you made it through, you will tell them about the God who never gave up on you, the God who kept working on prayers you stopped praying, and the God who turned your struggles into a story of victory. Go forward now with confidence. Walk in the authority I have given you. Walk in the peace I have spoken over you. Walk in the purpose I placed inside you. You belong to me, and I am with you. Nothing can separate you from my love. Nothing can stop the plans I have for you. Nothing can undo what I have started. The best is still ahead. Your breakthrough is here. The answer to your prayer is on its way. Believe it, receive it, and walk in it. I love you. I have always loved you, and I will always love you. Welcome to your new beginning. Welcome home.